Okay, let's make sure I'm framed up nicely. Looks pretty good. So, Wings of Redemption made a fire starting video, which I told him was a flame starting video because the key to making a fire is starting your tinder and then progressively moving it up to larger and larger media. I've got a bunch of stuff off camera that you can't see, but it's made, it's sticks that go from twigs to, borderline Wings of Redemption penis size. So we're going to start with our tinder bundle that I pretty much came up with. It's mostly just from a cedar tree. It's like shavings. I just shaved the bark off the cedar tree and kept it, and that should be pretty good. We'll see. We got a little something going there, but it went back out. That's my only problem I think I'm going to run into. It's easy to get it started. It's hard to keep it going. Get my knife out of the way here. Maybe get some of this slightly larger stuff going. All right. See how that looks on camera? I think you can see everything pretty well. I'm going to get some of my shit out of the way here. And I'm just trying to carefully get this to light some of these slightly bigger pieces of bark from the cedar tree and twigs and shit. We'll see how that goes. Alright, try to get this kind of center of the camera. That may have been a little bit much. But I think the key to getting this started to begin with, for me anyway, was getting that tinder bundle the way it needed to be, making sure there was the right kind of materials. And I'm not going to lie and say I'm doing a good job right now, because this could be done better. This is just kind of backyard bullshit, and I'm about to put the fire out if I'm not careful. But I'm trying to rush this along. Lost a little arm hair. But I'm just laying these twigs and shit in here, and hopefully they'll start burning, because right now we're mostly still just burning tinder. Ooh, come on, wind, don't put me out. That's the other thing. I wanted to do this on a kind of a windy day. I got the filter turned up a bit, but it's the middle of the day. Let's see. I think I've got some, a little bit of this stuff. Throw on there. And this is just really, really dry stuff, and you can tell from the noise. Maybe not that piece, because that's too hard for me to break, but yeah, here we go. And so it's really snappy, it's really dry. And I'm just going to keep throwing stuff on here. But this is, pretty soon anyway, this is going to be a fire, and not just a flame. A flame is something, you might light a cigarette with, but this is a fire. And you could, cook your food, keep yourself warm on a cold night, or scare off some kind of predator, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing. And you can see I'm just slowly adding bigger and bigger stuff, and the fire's getting hotter and hotter, and pretty soon I'm not even going to be able to sit here anymore. So there you go. That's my fire. Pretty much the only tools or anything I had. Let me see if I can get it a little bit closer to the camera, make it look fashionable. Yeah, I just had my knife and this stupid fire starter thing, which I actually broke the end of off, so I didn't even have a whole fire starter. And yeah, so that's a pretty good fire. And if I wanted to, I could keep this going. This is obviously to the point where it's really hot right now. Those sticks are about as big as my fingers and they're engulfed. And you know, if I wanted to, I could take each of these separately and make lots of small fires or whatever I wanted to do, because everything's actually burning. And we could actually start burning some of this big stuff now if we wanted to. But I'm gonna put this out because there's no reason to start a fire. I'm gonna go inside and cook something in the oven, but that's the video, Wings. That's how you do it. Everything was from the woods, just my knife and my striker. Hope you guys liked it.